Welcome to my video weblog. These videos are a behind-the-scenes look at what really goes on inside my current remodeling and new construction projects. This is part 7 of the Garage Workshop Project series. The interior framing detail work is complete, the building is weathered in, gutters have been installed, and at this point we are ready for wiring. My electrical contractors are Mike Kraft and Monty Snyder of Platinum Electric here in Bozeman. I've had good experiences working with Platinum in the past and was happy to have them back for this project. This building will house an extensive woodworking shop, and my client Jim Gilbody has precise requirements for the location of overhead lighting and wall outlets for his extensive array of specialized equipment. Platinum showed up and completed the work efficiently and quickly. Not only did they keep the project on schedule, but as always their work was neat and tidy and they were easy to work with. Platinum Electric is a classic example of how good subcontractors function. The next day, Ed Gleason of Horizon Insulation arrived right on schedule. Their first order of business was to install cardboard baffles in the roof truss area. By holding back the blown-in insulation, baffles allow air to freely enter the attic space and travel upward and out through the upper gable and ridge vents. The next step in the insulation process is to spray a layer of expanded polyurethane foam at the perimeter of the roof framing, the roof-to-wall areas, and in the wall cavities. This low-density closed-cell polyurethane is terrific in a number of ways. The insulation rapidly expands to fill and seal the framing cavities. The foam molds itself to all surfaces and acts to effectively seal against air leakage. After the exterior walls are foamed to a depth of 2 inches, fiberglass batting is added. The next step was to hang the drywall. As a contractor and journeyman carpenter, my work can be physically demanding, but in my opinion, no trade except concrete even begins to touch the effort it takes to hang drywall. I have a healthy respect for the way these guys make their living. Drywall hangers can make or break the final look of a project. Jim Tidwell of Hang 10 Drywall did a nice job. Once the drywall was hung, the Kaufman overhead door crew came in and installed the garage doors. The same day, Badger Plumbing's husband and wife team of Leland and Renee Thill installed the overhead heating unit. We were in the early stages of winter at this point, and we needed heat in the building to allow the drywall taping process to move forward. Once the drywall and taping was complete, the insulators came back again, this time to fill the attic area with the blown-in insulation. Once the interior of the building was painted, the last step in the process was the trim work. Jim Gilbody is a super talented woodworker, and the first project in his new shop was to trim his own windows and doors. Jim used his furniture making skills to do a great job assembling and installing this interior trim. This is a nice example of a client taking active participation in the success of his own project. Jim Gilbody now spends the majority of his free time in this shop working on a number of automotive and woodworking projects. Our original design has been executed as planned, and the final product is something my client is very pleased with. Thanks for taking the time to follow the progress of this project here at peterqbrown.com. Check back as we will be documenting more of these types of projects in the future.